Good morning, everybody. Sorry for our technical snafus.
Good morning.
Okay, I'm going to record. Which I don't have. Hey, everybody. Sorry. Record. I don't have. Everybody. Sorry. Okay, everything is live and we are good to go.
Thank you so much. Good morning, everyone. Welcome.
Good morning.
Good morning. I think we all know each other at this point, but let's go ahead and do some introductions. I'll go ahead and start. I'm Camille Carey. I am the Dean at the University of New Mexico School of Law. Mr. Ortiz, would you like to go next?
Yes, I'm Pat Ortiz. I'm a retired attorney appointed by the Chief Justice.
Thank you. Mr. Pepin?
Artie Pepin, Director of the Administrative Office of the Courts and staff to your commission.
Thank you. Ms. Morrow?
Good morning, Catherine Brack Morrow. I'm an attorney in Las Cruces, and I was appointed by the President Pro Tem of the Senate.
Thank you. Ms. Wolf?
I'm Carolyn Wolf. I'm an attorney in Santa Fe, and I'm president of the State Bar.
Thank you. Representative Eli?
I'm Damon Eli. I think I was appointed by the speaker. So I was appointed by somebody and I'm here.
Well, we're glad you are. Thank you. Mr. Flores?
I'm Adam Flores. I'm an attorney in Albuquerque and I was appointed by the governor.
Thank you. And Ms. Ebler?
Hi, I'm with the Administrative Office of the Courts and I am staffed to support the Judicial Compensation Commission.
Thank you so much. So our first order of business is approval of the minutes from our meeting of September 29th, 2002. We have two versions. We have the first version created, thank you so much, by Ms. Ebler, and then we have a second version with handwritten friendly amendments from Mr. Ortiz. I don't know if anyone would be willing to make a motion to approve the minutes as amended by Mr. Ortiz.
I so move.
Thank you. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Thank you. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you. Opposed? Abstentions? Thank you. The motion passes. And then I'd also really like to thank Mr. Pepin and Ms. Ebler for working on this final draft of the report. We were so close last time. We made some changes during our meeting last time. We just needed a little bit of extra time to allow them to make some updates to the report, and everyone should have received a copy of a final draft of the report. So we're really here today to discuss that report and see if we are prepared to approve it. Any discussion on the report? Mr. Ortiz?
Or what we are considering is the latest draft that contained my handwritten suggestions.
Indeed, we are.
Okay.
And I believe Ms. Ebler made those changes and uploaded it, and that is represented in the final report that was posted on the drive. So we should all be looking at that final document. And thank you, Mr. Ortiz, for making those suggestions. There were a lot of good clarifications about which kind of magistrate judge we are talking about. That was very helpful. Do I have a motion to approve the report as our final report?
So moved.
Thank you, Mr. Ortiz. Is there a second?
I'll
Thank
second.
you, Representative Eli. Any discussion at this time?
Looks good. Thank you, Artie.
That's the right kind of discussion. Anything else? Yes, Mr. Pepin.
Dean, I was supposed to make sure I said on behalf of the Chief Justice that she was going to be here to observe your proceedings. but they're having a Supreme Court conference right now. I was worried I'd be late, but I'm glad that we had a technical delay, so I wasn't late. But that's the only reason she's not here, and she wanted me to thank the commission members. We know you have lots of other things to do. And of course, the court is very happy with the report, and this is exactly what they'll be going forward with legislation. You are all invited to come and support the legislation. Of course, we never know until maybe a few hours before when a particular piece of legislation is going to be heard by a committee. But we will be pursuing legislation on it. We'll let the commission members know, right, Karen, which bill gets introduced and where it gets assigned and those kinds of things. I believe it'll probably be a Senate Bill 2 again, although streamlined down to just these recommendations that the commission has made. In addition, the entire court met yesterday with all of the district and magistrate court judges, and the magistrate court judges remained vocal in their desire to be to not be decoupled. And the Chief Justice and I and others did our best to explain why it's not anything personal to them, but is a necessary thing in order to try to get this accomplished. And I appreciate the commission sticking with that recommendation as well. And lastly, I have to thank Mr. Ortiz for his notes. And I had trouble figuring out a few of them, but between Karen and I, we got them all. And your writing's better than mine, so she's used to mine. So hopefully every one of them made it in here. Thank you all very much.
Thank you, Mr. Peppin. I'd like to second that. Thank you so much to the commission for your work on this report. I really appreciate everyone's participation. I know everyone's very busy, and thank you, Mr. Peppin and Ms. Ebler, for making such a wonderful report. Mr. Ortiz, we appreciate your engagement in careful editing of the documents. Thank you so much. Any other discussion before we move to a vote? Okay, at this point, I am requesting a vote to approve the Judicial Compensation Commission report of 2022 as provided to you. All in favor, please show of hands. Opposed? Abstentions? Thank you so much. The motion passes and we have a final report. Thank you, everyone, for your work on this.
Thank you.
Any further business? Thanks, everyone. Have a fabulous day.
Thank you.
Thanks again.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.